Nothing in the world improves until people decide to change. Whether it's policymakers creating healthcare programs or nations pledging to curb emissions, improvement can't happen until someone changes their behavior. So what drives our decisions? And is there a way to predict how humans will behave? Yes, through the jobs to be done theory, a powerful framework to understand why people do what they do. Think about it this way. If your car breaks down, you hire a tow truck and then a mechanic so you can get back on the road. If you need to get from Boston to San Francisco, you choose an airline that fits your needs. People don't simply buy products or services. They pull them into their lives to make progress. And the progress they seek, plus the circumstances they're in, are the two components of the job to be done. When the job arises, people hire a solution. This is best explained through the forces of progress. When we hit a struggling moment and have to make a decision, there are forces that both compel and oppose change. Compelling us to change is the push of our situation and the pull of the new idea. Opposing change are our daily habits as well as anxieties about the unknown. And let's be honest, humans often don't like change. But if opportunity outweighs opposition, we'll move to a new behavior. Then again, if our habits and anxieties outweigh reasons to change, we'll continue as is. What's the value in using a jobs to be done perspective? Let's compare it to common alternatives. A lot of research tries to predict people's behavior by looking for correlations between demographics and choices, or by identifying common human needs that could shape decisions. But decisions aren't a result of our demographic categories. For example, King Charles and Ozzy Osbourne share the same age, sizable income, and more, but they wouldn't buy the same car. Frequently photographed and every action scrutinized, King Charles may drive an electric car to represent his passion for the environment. Meanwhile, perhaps after 30 years of failed attempts, Ozzy Osbourne finally passes his driving test and buys a Ferrari to celebrate. He didn't just want any car to get from A to B, rather an expensive brand name to represent status. Demographic data is often an ineffective predictor of the choices we make. Decisions aren't solely a result of perceived needs either. For example, a condo developer targeting downsizing retirees naturally thought they were in the business of new home construction, but high-end touches and splashy newspaper ads didn't convert to sales. Only after interviewing buyers who'd already moved in did the developers realize retirees cared most about having enough space for their large dining room table, which to them represented family. They were also overwhelmed by the process of moving and letting go of possessions. So the developer built storage units across the street and offered 2 years rent-free. The job to be done wasn't the need for a comfortable home. Rather, it was helping people make a major life transition without regrets. You can't understand people's needs until you understand their stories. But what about jobs happening at a larger scale, like reimagining a country's education system, or partnering across industries to transform healthcare? Let's take healthcare as an example. Systems and organizations are increasingly trying to reach more patients to help them improve their health. One company may hire a telehealth platform to provide care anytime, anywhere. A different company may hire a health coaching service to help patients with chronic conditions. Both hires are trying to solve the same problem of reaching more patients to help them improve their health. But they each satisfy two different jobs. Telehealth satisfies, help me provide care anytime, anywhere. Health coaching services satisfies, help me engage my patients in lifestyle changes. There's a lot of competition out there for eyes, ears, and wallets. But competition is more than just alternative versions of the same solution. Jobs to be done theory was developed by Bob Moesta and Clayton Christensen, who realized it's the push and pull of our daily circumstances, not factors or numbers on a spreadsheet, that determine why we make the choices we do. To learn more about how to use their theory to frame your strategy, go to christenseninstitute.org/theory/jobs to be done.